Hello, today I would like to share with you a story of the Dharma Master Heng Quan, who share a story about how the Venerable Master has saved her from the jaws of death. And Dharma Master Heng Quan was so grateful to the Venerable Master that she decided to donate her monastery to the master after her death. So this is her story. Yeah, she first met the Venerable Master in 1988 when he was transmitting the precept at a wonderful Dharma monastery in Taoyuan, Taiwan. At that time, Dharma Master Heng Quan was seriously ill. I heard from other Fashi that she actually got cancer at that time. And upon seeing her, the Venerable Master urged her, don't take the medicine. Taking the medicine only prolong your suffering. And during the following days, when Bhikshuni Heng Quan went to see the Venerable Master, again the Master asked her, do you want to die or live? She said, either one is okay. And then because at that time she was heading a kindergarten in Taiwan, and which is the local people will deeply appreciate her. So the Venerable Master instructed her, platform people should help the nation and work for society. And the best way to do this is to organize and administer schools. It doesn't matter how many you do, as long as you do your best. Then the master hit Bhikshuni Heng Quan's head with his cane, and a lump immediately swelled up there. And returning to her monastery, she discovered that there is a small pimple-like blister had formed on the tumor on her shoulder. And then on this afternoon, and one afternoon, the pimple burst, and then there's a lot of pus flowed out, and she tried to wet up with tissue, and the tissue filled the whole garbage bin. And at that juncture, she felt that the blood circulation at her chest cavity became very free and unhindered, and she experienced incomparable coolness and comfort, both physically and mentally. And then her illness healed without any medication. So the Bhikshuni Heng Quan recalls, after the Venerable Master struck me on the head, I went back and took no more medicine. That was the first time the Master saved my life. And then during the Chinese New Year in 1993, the Bhikshuni Heng Quan actually suffered from a very severe lung disease, and she was admitted to the hospital. One day after she has taken the medicines prescribed by the doctor, she felt her whole body become hot. It was extremely uncomfortable. She tried to contemplate that she was swimming, and her body was soaked in cool water, and she felt a little bit better. But and at that evening at around 8 o'clock, she saw the Venerable Master holding a cradle in his hands. In the cradle was a boy. The Master said to her, "This boy is you. Your life will end tonight, and in a moment you will go there." This boy has a very good life, full of blessings. Upon hearing that, Bhikshuni Heng Quan quickly said, "That's good." And then the Venerable Master said, "Sure, it's good, but it's still in the sixth path." And then Bhikshuni Heng Quan said, "I don't want to stay in the sixth path. I want to go to the land of ultimate bliss." At that moment, Quan Bodhisattva appeared and stood beside the Venerable Master. Suddenly, Heng Quan remembered that she still have many worldly affairs to take care of, so she hurried, tried to bargain. "I don't want to go to the land of ultimate bliss just yet. I still have many important things to do." Hearing that, the Rainbow Master turned and walked away, looking disappointed. As she walked away, she noticed that he was carrying 2 slips of paper in his hand. 2 hours later, Heng Quan was awakened from a blissful sleep with extreme physical discomfort. When she opened her eyes, she again saw the Venerable Master before her. The Master was no longer carrying the slip of paper and simply said to her, that medicine cannot be taken, for it will take your life. I think there's a problem with the translation. Actually, in the Chinese, it should be, you should call upon your 5 brothers to share the burden. And Heng Quan immediately understood that the 5 brothers meant the 5 organs. So she then asked the Suramarika Heng Xian, seeing who was taking care of her, to give her some water to drink. She drank all the water, and that night Suramarika Heng Xian took care of her since until 2 a.m. in the morning, and then she was preparing to go to sleep. Just then, the Venerable Master said to Heng Quan, "Tell her not to sleep. She cannot sleep tonight. Recite Quan Bodhisattva quickly." At that time, the Venerable Master and Quan Bodhisattva were both in her rooms, and she sensed there were many ghosts in the room as well. Yes, she felt that the Venerable Master and Quan Bodhisattva treat this ghost and her equally, without showing her any favoritism. And then when the day broke, Heng Quan negotiated with the doctor, saying that, "I have trouble falling asleep at the hospital, so I would like to live." And the doctor agreed to discharge her. After returning to her temple, she recited the Amitabha Sutra and transferred the merit to those ghosts. Nevertheless, she have no signs of recovery, and she kept coughing. And so she prayed for aids from the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. That day, during her afternoon nap, she dreamed of the Venerable Master bringing a large group of Bhikshu and Bhikshunis to gather around her and recite a mantra for her. When she woke up, the sound of the mantra that being recited was still in her ears, but the vision of the Venerable Master and the Bhikshu Bhikshuni was gone. And after that, she miraculously recovered. And this is the second time that the Venerable Master saved her life. And this is really a wonderful story.
你的父亲母亲呢？明明活50岁，现在活80岁。 明明活80岁，现在活100岁，增加寿命。你看啊，我再给你们讲一个，这个是事实啊，就是这个谭果氏，他的父亲呢79岁那年算卦算卦呀，说他那年一定要死了啊，他也就害怕，于是乎就跑那去就皈依了。皈依对我讲第一个条件，为什么要皈依？叫他多活10年。我可以的，10年嘛，小问题。所以我就答应他了。他答应以后，果然活到多大岁数？80多岁，狗是多活12年。当时我答应他12年，我说可以的，你只要听我的话，你依教奉行，我可以保证你多活12年。那么果然我说这个话，也不知道是真的假的，但是果然他79岁那年也没死，91岁才多活了12年所以他这个太太也信佛喽，这个2个女也是信佛。现在看大家都知道，有一点不知道是真的假的问题。